Finally, our European journey comes to an end. This is the FIFA 23 career mode, guys. This is episode 12, and I can thankfully say that our journey in this year's Europa League, Conference League competition will be coming to an end here. We take on Fiorentina. It has been a bit of a disaster. We've picked up 4 points so far, but they include 2 defeats to the lowest ranked team in our group. We got replaced by, RFS got replaced by Opsky FKC or some shit like that, and we lost to them twice. That is why we're out of Europe. I thought we've actually done pretty well against Istanbul and Fiorentina. We beat Istanbul on one occasion. We got a 3-3 draw against Istanbul in Italy. We've had some tremendous results. But those 2 games against the shit team has really fucked us up, and now there's nothing we can do. Win, lose or draw, we will be exiting Europe. We will be saying goodbye, and that absolutely fucking sucks. So yeah, looking forward to being in Europe all season. Couldn't wait, and after 5 games, it's done. It's finished. It's over. We don't even need to play this game. We'll play it because we have to play it, and I would like to try and end the campaign with a win, but we could sit at home and it ain't going to matter a difference. You know, we're going to be out either way, so it's very, very disappointing. But we do have Celtic in a couple of days' time, so we need to make sure we're up for that one. And to be fair, I might even rotate the squad here and just change things up a bit, because like I said, we need to focus domestically now. This game doesn't really matter. I want to end positively with a win, but for me, all focus now on the Celtic game, so we're going to change things up here. I'm probably going to give Sander Clark a chance. I don't think Craig Gordon's been good this season. It's probably going to be his last season, and he's not going out on a high. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I will change the squad up. We'll change the team up. Hopefully get a win, and that will, I say hopefully, give us confidence going in to the big one, the one that matters at this stage, and that is our league game at the weekend against Celtic. So here we go then, hearing the Europa Conference League music for the last time in this season. It's not all been doom and gloom. Like I said, there has been some good results. We'll remember that 3-3, in my opinion, against Fiorentina. We'll remember that in Florence for a very, very long time. But unfortunately, it's the 2 results against the lowest seeded team in the group that have fucked us right up. So yeah, we just need to end it on a high here. All we can do is go out, try and get a positive result here against Fiorentina, and then take that positive result into our next Cinch Premiership match, which is against Celtic. But like I said, I am changing things up. We're giving Sander Clark a start tonight. Halliday, Halkett, Rolls, Smith complete the back 4. Forrest, Grant, Keogh, Devlin and Ginelli complete the midfield 5. And up front, we're going to go with Liam Boyce, and he can get his first start of this Europa Conference League campaign. As for Fiorentina, we know they've got a good side. We know they've got quality players. Jovic up front, the former Real Madrid man. Can we keep him out? Can we keep him quiet for 90 minutes? That is what is ahead of us. It's going to be a tough task, and we'll need to be up to it. Here we go then. Halkett looks ready. We're all ready. Boys gets us underway. We are sticking with the 4-5-1 for now. I am contemplating going back to 5 at the back. I feel like we were making a little bit of progress at 5 at the back. Maybe I changed it too quickly. I actually don't like changing things, but for once I actually did. I'm not sure packing the midfield's been helping us, but here we go. At the moment, Michael Smith loses the ball, and that certainly ain't helping us, but he wins it back. Smith again loses out again here, but he will win us. Well, he doesn't even win the throw-in. Fiorentina get the throw-in there, so not a good start. Fiorentina win the ball, and we'll find ourselves defending this again here. Samprona runs around. Smith, though, good defending from the Rolls Royce. He plays Kai Rolls. Rolls going to look for Alan Forrest on the left-hand side. Brings it down pretty nicely. It's Boyce. Boyce is going to try and find George Grant. It's a good bit of play here for Hearts. Can Grant slide it? Oh, no, he makes the goalkeeper. George Grant just megged the goalkeeper. Why didn't I see that coming in the opening couple of minutes? Hearts take the lead. It's George Grant with the goal. Don't even think the goalkeeper knows what's happened. He's literally had the ball pooped between his legs. He can't believe it. Sponsored by Media.com, and you can guarantee it. This goal is going to be plastered all over social media. Boom! Right underneath the goalkeeper's leg. It's a joke there. Oh, look at that. Unbelievable. Right underneath Grant's legs, man. That's brilliant. That's a nutmeg of pure perfection. And it's 1-0 Hearts. Oh no, Rolls needs to get across here. Rolls slides in. Sander Clark goes over, takes his man out, but we've somehow got away with it. Andy Halliday first to clear it away, and that is insane. Sander Clark tumbled over the ball, wiped out a player, but no penalty given. New Cammy Devlin to Josh Gianelli. Gianelli then inside, finds Boyce. It's Boyce. Boyce going to try and play it to Alan Forrest. Oh man, what is that? Alan Forrest, son, what are you doing? I've said time and time again he's better than James, but fuck me, not on that occasion. I'd rather have James Forrest with no legs. That was absolutely abysmal for Alan Forrest there. Could have been 2-0. Free kick, Fiorentina. We need to take care of this. It's lobbed into the air. We've headed it away. It's going to fall though for Castrovoli. It's Saporora, and it's Sander Clark with a good save. He parries it away for a corner kick. We need to be on our defensive duties again here though. Ball this time taken short from Fiorentina. And it's not looking good. Oh, it's Michael Smith. I've just got something on it there. And he's actually played in Grant here. George Grant could be away. Grant on his own has to play it back to Forrest. Forrest is maybe going to try and pick out Josh Gianelli. And what a ball. What a ball here. Josh Gianelli takes it in his stride. Oh, and he wins the corner. But I tell you what, it could have been so much more there. What a game though we're having. Can George Grant get a good delivery? Ball in towards Barry Mackay. I think that, no, Barry Mackay's not even playing. I think it was, don't know who it was. Was it Cammy Devlin? Not too sure. Grant now just telling us to calm things down. 10 minutes for half time. If we double our lead, it'd be fucking fantastic. A ball headed away. Cammy Devlin, no, he doesn't have a good touch, and this could put us in trouble here. But oh, brilliant challenge for the captain. Halkett tracks all the way back, man. Manages to win the ball. Stops the Fiorentina counter dead on its tracks, and now we're coming forward again through Liam Boyce. It's Alan Forrest. Forrest back to Devlin. Devlin out to Andy Halliday. What can Halliday do? He lays it off to George Grant. Grant finesses it right into the hands of the goalkeeper Giolini. Another good challenge for Rolls here. Rolls now to Grant. Grant to Boyce. Boyce, oh, he turned around there, but he couldn't get his pass off. And now this could be a bit of trouble with the slide. We've tried to slide in, we didn't win it. Ball's on, it's Michael Smith. We've lost it again here. It's a chance. It's outside of the boot. Fiorentina just before half time. And we've done so well in this game. But when it comes right down to that last moment, we switch off defensively. Had chances to clear it. We didn't clear it. And in the end, the ball ends up in the Hearts net, where it's been quite a lot this season, to be fair. The Hearts net has been a familiar home for the ball, both domestically and in Europe. And unfortunately for us again, yeah, we find ourselves picking the ball out the back of the net. And a good first half is going to come to an end with both teams level at the break. And it's that man there, Antonio Barak, with the goal. It's his first goal in Europe this season. And unfortunately, it comes against us. So we'll see if we've got anything left in this first half. But I can't see it. Nope, there you go. Referee blows the half-time whistle. Ferry got it. Very disappointed to concede that goal there. We were on top throughout that opening 45. We just switched off when you can't afford this. Not that you can ever afford to switch off, but there's certain times where you just cannot do that, and we did it on an occasion where you can, and unfortunately that's why we find ourselves 1-1 at the break. But I thought we were the better team there. I thought we were in control of that first half, so hopefully more of the same in the second. What I want to see is us to go back out, regain our lead, and come away with a win here. I want to end this campaign on a high. We're playing well. There's no reason why we can't finish the job here in the second 45. Let's go. Fiorentina will get us kicked off. Looked at Forrest. He appears to be carrying an injury. Not sure he's going to last much longer in this game. There's no point risking him. Like I said, I want to win it, but it's not a competitive game at this stage. It's not a meaningful game, so we don't want to risk Alan Forrest getting some sort of long-term injury. So I think we will see Forrest come off soon here in the second half. But can he do anything before he comes off? His ball's played through to Forrest. Forrest then takes it in his stride. It's Alan Forrest. Still Alan Forrest. Still Alan Forrest. Forrest lays it off to Josh Gianelli. Oh, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. So fucking close, man. Keogh. It's Boyce. Boyce back to Keogh. Out to Halliday. Oh, what a wee flick that is for Halliday. Now it's George Grant. George Grant, cross, back post, cleared away. Keogh to Boyce. Boyce spins around, strikes it, and it's blocked by the Fiorentina defence. Nickel ball to Gonzalez. Halkett's going to try and cover the distance. Halkett then eventually gets over. It's in though. Kai Rolls has to do something, and it's wide of the target. Hits the side net, and Sander Clark tried to narrow down the angle, and in the end, decent goalkeeping. Didn't have to make the save, but made himself look big. He made the target look smaller for the striker. That's what he had to do. Now it's the sub. Gary Mackay-Steven plays a poor ball to George Grant. George Grant though will continue to fight away, bite at the ankles of the Fiorentina player, but nah, the referee puts the flag up there. Oh, it's a great flick from Liam Boyce. Can Gary Mackay-Steven finish it? No, he can't get on the end of it, but that would have been an absolute fantastic goal had we managed to make that count, link it up and got it in the back of the net. But no, Fiorentina still survive here. It is still 1-1 ball played at Taikone, back into Jovic. Jovic now plays it to Gonzalez. It's going to be Keogh who has to track back over, try and stop the cross for coming in. He can't. He still can't. This is not good. Oh no, and it's definitely not good now. The ball has been headed towards goal, and Sander Clark, for one reason or another, couldn't keep that one out there. Fiorentina take the lead. It's 2-1. There's a small section of their fans are celebrating. Fuck their fans, man. I hope we gave them dodgy pies at half time. I hope they got food poisoning. See, Sander Clark tries to make the save, but unfortunately all he does is help the ball into his own net. I mean, yeah, he gets fingertips on it, but it's not enough to keep it out. Then he has a pretty bad collision with the post there. Hopefully Sander Clark is alright. Robin Nielsen's not alright though. He's furious, and I cannot believe that we are trailing this game. We've been so good in this game. We've played really, really well. We've took it to Fiorentina, and we find ourselves on the losing end. There is still time for us to change things around, but yeah, that hasn't exactly went well for us so far this season. We're not exactly good at changing things around, so yeah, I don't know why things would start now, but hopefully they can. 2-1 to the Italians. It's Haring. Back to Liam Boyce, and Boyce slides in. Shocking attempt at a goal there, man. What is Boyce doing? He can't. Oh, we almost won it back. Sliding challenge for Boyce. Boyce brings it down. Finds Cammy Devlin. Devlin going to look for Josh Giannelli. Giannelli out to Smith. Giannelli. Devlin. Haring. Oh, it's another shot that's blocked. And we just cannot seem to find a way back into this game. Now it's Icone on the charge. Halkett's going to try and come down and get the ball, hopefully, and he does. But the referee somehow sees a free kick there, man. We're going to bring on Shankland. 9 minutes to go. We're just going to do it. I was planning on resting Lawrence, but I really want to find something in the dying moments of this game. So hopefully we can. Hopefully we can get something. Is there a potential equaliser left in the tank? Can the boys in maroon find it? We're going to look for Cammy Devlin now. Out to Smith. Smith is coming forward. Heavy touch, but gets it back to Cammy Devlin. It's Shankland. Shankland then lays it off to Haring. It's poor, but we might get it back here. It's going to be Gary Mackay-Steven. And how's that offside? That's a fucking... That's a joke. That's an absolute joke. I don't think... We didn't even complete the pass. Mackay-Steven. Shankland. Oh, he's played it behind Devlin there, man. That could literally be the last opportunity, and we've fucked it right up. Rolls is going to try and come across, do something. We can't. It's good. Come on, yeah, good challenge, right? 2 minutes, he had it on time. There's not a lot left here on the clock. We need to get this forward. We need to make something happen. Mackay-Steven finds Haring. Haring back to Mackay-Steven, who's getting pulled, but he's getting away from his man now, and it's Gary Mackay-Steven. He's just to go. He has to go himself. Gary Mackay-Steven. Oh my fucking god! That is the last time, I swear, that I give Gary Mackay-Steven a game. That is horrendous. How can he not do better there? How can he not at least hit the target and make the goalie earn his money, make the goalie make a save? But no, Gary Mackay-Stevens does what Gary Mackay-Steven does, and that is absolutely fucking make a mess of everything. So screw him, GMS. You can get your ass out of here, man. I'll happily pay your flight. First flight out of Edinburgh tonight, man. Don't even wait till tomorrow morning. Hurry up, pack your bags. Shite, should have got a draw there, and instead we lost. The only positive is, it doesn't change anything, but I'm sick of losing games that we do not deserve to lose, man. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal. And here's how our Europa Conference League group then will end up. We finish it on 4 points. With a win against Fiorentina in the last game, we could have finished third. It wasn't to be though. We end on 4 points. Sepsky, OSK get 6 points, and all 6 of them came against us. I mean, that easily could have been 6 that you add on to our tally. Then had we have found, a win from somewhere else, we could have. I'm not saying we should have, but we could have possibly got out of this group. Just took that shit team for granted, and it's came back to royally bite us on the ass. But that is it for Europe, guys. We can no longer look at Europe. We can look at it, but I don't really want to look at it. It's got not a lot there. I mean, it's bad memories. Like I said, the draw against Fiorentina, the win against Istanbul, all great. Those two are two great results. But the defeats against Sepsi, the last minute loser against Istanbul, the heartbreak in Istanbul is just something I'd rather forget, man. So yeah, we are going to try and forget it. We're going to try and move on, and we move on, and we're taking on the league leaders. I can't believe this, that after 16 games, only 16 games, we find ourselves 28 points behind Celtic. How is that even possible? Seriously. 28 points behind Celtic. That is insane. I cannot believe how far we are behind them. We need to start winning, right? If we want to have a good end to the season, if we want to even think about top 6 and trying to get European football back next season, then we just have to start winning, and we have to start in our next match, and that is against Celtic. I think we always seem to turn up. We don't always win, but we always seem to turn up against the old firm. We have a decent record, not in this season, obviously it's a fresh career mode. I think we've only played them both once, but we beat Rangers. I mean, we've already beat Rangers this season, so yeah, we'll try. I mean, we do have a good record against the old firm in FIFA 23, FIFA 22. So I have no reason why to believe that we can't go and get a result against Celtic, even though at the moment they are running away with the league. They are the best team in Scotland by a country mile. If we turn up, we can cause them problems. We've got prize money from the Europa Conference League as well, which is always good to see. Hopefully we can spend that on some players, because I do believe the squad needs improvement, so we will be looking to invest that money that we got from the competition back into the team. Alan Forrest is going to be out for 4 weeks with a hyperextended knee injury. That's not the news we were looking for. I thought by taking him off we could avoid this, but in the end it looks like you can't avoid injuries in FIFA. They're going to catch up with you sooner or later. Those injuries are going to get you. So here's the team then for the game at Tynecastle against Celtic. Gordon comes back in, Cochrane, Halkett, Rose and Atkinson make up the back 4. The midfield 5 is going to be Mackay, Grant, Benjamin, Devlin and Ginnelly. Again, Alan Forrest out for 4 weeks, so there's no Forrest. And then it's Shankland up front, leading the line. And excited to get into this game, excited to get back to domestic football. We've got a whole run now of domestic games, and if we can put form together, there's no excuse why we cannot start climbing the table. Hart and goals for Celtic. Their back 4 is going to be Bernabei, Carter, Figure, Starfelt, Juranovic. The 3 in midfield is made up of Moy, Albergard and Turnbull. No Callum McGregor in there. And up front it's Jota, Furuhashi and Abada. But yeah, I think the point I'm making about if we can find form, I think that's a really good point, because like I said, now there is no more Europa Conference, European games to come in and disrupt our domestic format. So if we can win, if we can put a run together, 4 points, if we can win 4 games in a row, that's 12 points. So there's no cup games in the near future, there's no European games in the near future, it's all league. So a good run and we will climb up the league table, but at the same time, a bad run and we will plummet. Well, we can't really plummet that much further down because we're already in 10th, but you get my point. We can't really afford another bad run. We've had more than enough bad runs to last us already this season. And talking about bad runs, this could be a bad start, but no, it's great there in the box. I think it was Halkett actually got on to the end of it, just beat the Celtic player to it, and now it's a ball out to Barry Mackay. Thank fuck it's not Gary Mackay. I never want to see Barry Mackay in a maroon shirt again. I wish he'd go back to Celtic and they would play him instead of Jota or something, but yeah, that's not going to happen. Furuhashi back to Albergard. Halkett has to mark Furuhashi, he slides in, he's nowhere near him there. It's Moy. It's Jota. Oh my god, and Jota, just like that, fires Celtic ahead, 5 minutes in. He's blasted the ball, pretty much straight down the middle. For some reason, Craig Gordon can't make the save. I know there's a lot of power in it, but still. Did we give him too much space? We probably did. It's kind of straight at Craig Gordon there. I just don't think the goalkeepers are at it in this year's game. Craig Gordon should save that. He makes himself fucking smaller. When if he makes himself as big as he can, he doesn't need to be as big as he can. If he just stands on his feet, he probably saves that. You know, it's ridiculous. Or you could put Ange in goal and his big fucking fat belly would save it. But regardless, it's not been saved. It's found the back of the net. And it's Celtic have the 1-0 lead here at Tynecastle. Oh no, we've just been absolutely done in there. How can you defend that? We cannot. That's Celtic at their best. That is Celtic at their absolute best. We find ourselves 2-0 down, only 10 minutes into the game. I mean, how can you defend against that? You can't. It's one-touch football that's completely ripped this open at the back. And Kyogo, he ain't going to miss that, man. He might not be the best finisher, but I mean, Jesus Christ, his Asian grandma could finish that bloody score, man. It's 2-0, Celtic. Go Mackay, come on, chance here for us, Shankland, through to Devlin, this must be a goal. Oh, and Joe Hart makes the save. How have we not scored that? Unbelievable, Devlin right through. Thought we were going to be right back in it, thought we'd done it, but no, saved by Joe Hart. Now it's Kyogo. Is he going to try and look for something? Oh my god, we've slid in. You need to get back on our feet. That's offside. It's offside. Won't count. Celtic have put it back in the back of the net for the third time, but it's not going to count. Attaboy, calm your tits, son. It's still 2-0 Celtic. Shankland. Ginnelly. It's Ginnelly, come on this time. Josh Ginnelly cuts inside, puts it in the back of the net. And that's what we want to see from Josh Ginnelly. We've half the deficit here. And I didn't think it was going to come from Ginnelly. But you know what? He is maybe proving here that we don't need Alan Forrest. Forget Alan Forrest. 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years. Doesn't matter how long he is on the injury list. As long as this man's fit here, Josh Ginnelly, if he can do stuff like that, cut in like that, use his pace and finish the ball by striking it into the back of the net, away from Joe Hart, away from the defenders. If he can do that on a more often consistent basis, then that might be the man there that leads the charge up the league table. We're back in the game. We're far from, you know, we're far from the finish line. We need more of that though, and hopefully we can get a result. Oh, it's through to Devlin. Oh no, and Devlin skies it. I don't think we'll get a much better chance than that. Lucky deflection, played it straight through, but we couldn't take advantage. Ah man, poor Cammy D. What an opportunity there to get our second goal in the space of 3 minutes and level up the tie. Ah, and just like that, Celtic regained their 2-goal lead. Just passing it around us, we couldn't get close to them, we couldn't stop them, we couldn't do nothing. And I believe that is Bernabé. I'm not too sure. Face scan. It's Abada, really? Doesn't look like Abada. But regardless, I mean, it's just too good for Celtic. I mean, not a lot we can do there. The one-touch passing, then Abada slots it past Craig Gordon. 3-1. We're back where we were 5 minutes ago. We're 2 goals down. We need to find something. Oh, and it's 4-1, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's Jota. With Celtic's 4th. He celebrates with Moy. The rest of the gang join. And I just can't believe that. I can't believe that. The Celtic fans are loving life. Just before half time, man, we cut the deficit down to 1. We cut it in half. And then in a couple of minutes, Celtic scored 2 goals. I mean, Craig Gordon must save that. He must stop that from going in the back of the net. I mean, Craig Gordon must be forgetting now that Celtic no longer pay his wages. It's fucking Hearts. He needs to keep that out. He needs to save that, and he hasn't. And he's effectively finished the game here. Craig Gordon has with that. I was going to call it a save. It definitely wasn't a save. It was a bloody fumble into his own net. Grant now coming forward. Can't Grant do anything before half time? It's sort of one last opportunity. Devlin. Heck takes a heavy touch. Devlin to Shankland. Gets away from... Oh, and he's been tackled again there before we can do anything. Right, we're at half time. You look at the results, and I just don't see how we're losing 4-1. Celtic have had 4 shots. Every single one has went in. we need to do better than that. We need to prevent that, and I don't know how we do it, but we need to do it. We need to somehow just stop leaking goals. Like, we cannot concede every single shot that we face. If we do that, we'll never win games. If we do that, we're going to be losing games 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, because it's impossible to not face shots during a game. But every time we face a shot, we seem to concede from that said shot. So I don't know what we need to do here. We just need to, but like, it makes no sense because we can't not concede shots. But I don't know. Let's just go and try and get the second half over with. Oh man, can we get away back into it? Potentially, but we need a goal and we need it early. It's a great ball. It's through to Giurelli. Can he get to it? Oh, he can't. He collides with Joe Hart. That's a bit of a rough one there. And I don't think Joe Hart's too happy about the tackle, but you know what? Fuck Joe Hart. I don't care. I'm not happy either. I'm 4-1 down. I'll throw myself at any single ball that comes our way. So, yeah, let's see here. Celtic still in control. Still have their 3-goal lead. Can we create something here? It's Cammy Devlin. We've found Benenjame to Mackay out to Giannelli. For some reason, it looks like Mackay and Grant have just completely switched wings here. Or even switched positions. Grant's playing on the wing here. It's Cammy Devlin. Devlin breaks into the box, shoots, and it's been dragged wide of the target. We probably needed that to go in there, and it hasn't. And yeah, for some reason, we've got George Grant playing out on the right-hand side. We're going to make changes. Kyogo makes it 5. Pretty much just finishes the game right there. Yeah, we're going to bring on Snodgrass. Just a game to forget. I don't know how this has happened. It's Celtic's 5th shot. It's Celtic's 5th goal. Every time they shoot, they score. And we were the opposite. You know, we get shots away and nothing seems to go in. So, just want to get this game over and done with, man. Absolutely fucking depressed here. I'm going to try my best not to make it a cricket score, but we have put 3 forward now. I've got Shankland, Humphreys and Boyce attacking the Celtic back line here to try and at least get us a couple of goals back. But yeah, we probably are going to leave ourselves open at the back, but I've got to at least try and, you know, make a game of this. Humphreys loses it. Back to Joe Hart. Can put pressure on Joe Hart. We can. Can we Devlin win the header here? He can. Shankland strikes it well wide of the target. Grant plays it out to Boyce. And Boyce close to pulling one back, but Joe Hart doesn't allow us to. Joe Hart makes a save, right. Barry Mackay, can't we get a good delivery in here? It's back post, it's headed away. George Grant will be first to it. It's going to fall for Humphreys, who's been taken out in the box. And I don't know how that's not a fucking penalty, but Humphreys literally gets just shoulder tackled into, fucking speared into. It's almost like Goldberg's went right through him, cut him in half, and we don't even get the penalty, man. Like, what are we dealing with here? Seriously. Ball out to Jota. Gordon comes for it. Jordan makes a save, but I still can't believe we were only given a penalty there. That was an absolute horrendous decision. But here we go on the counter. It's Barry Mackay. This is a chance now to reduce the gap. Can we make it 5-2? Barry Mackay, he puts it in. Good stuff. Right, come on. We've got 1 goal back. We need to get a couple more. Let's do this. Here we go. Snodgrass. Snodgrass. Still Snodgrass. Oh, and he fucking can't play the pass. Devlin. Grant. Boyce strikes again, and it's been saved by Joe Hart, man. How are we losing this game 5-2? I honestly do not get it. It's going to be another opportunity here with the corner. Barry Mackay whips a decent ball. Well, it's not that decent to be fair. It's near post. It's headed away. It's Devlin out to Snodgrass. Back post. Humphreys is there. It's cleared away. Grant contests for the ball, but Celtic will take care of it. And we've got a problem here. It's Grant, he's down, he looks hurt, Boyce seems concerned, the rest of the players seem concerned, he's holding his ankle, and I think his day could be over. So yeah, it is over. Things just go from bad to worse. It's not, yeah, it's Grant actually, so yeah, things just go from bad to worse for us. We're going to bring on Haring just to try and see this game out, and God knows how long this injury is going to be. Hopefully not that long, but normally when you cannot leave the pitch without a stretcher, then it's normally not good for you. So yeah, I wouldn't expect to see Grant back in the next game, unfortunately for us. Jota now against Cammy Devlin. Devlin slides in, prevents the cross. Nice to see Devlin still trying here, even though the game is gone. But we are trying. We do not want to concede a 6th goal. And I don't think we will. Devlin just wipes out Jota from behind. I like to see that. Craig Gordon then just launching it forward. To Humphreys. It's Moy. And that's it all over, guys. It's finished here at Tynecastle. It's another defeat. Celtic take the win, and now they stretch their points advantage over us to 31 points, man. How has that happened? I mean, you look at the stats there, like, what can we say? We had 9 shots, they had 5 shots, they scored 5 goals. I mean, it's just not fair. If you look at the expected goals, they expect us to get 2.1, so that's about right. For Celtic, it's 2.6, and it's nowhere near right, because they end up getting 5, so yeah, we just need to do better, man. If we're going to concede every single shot that we face, then we just need to somehow do our best to not even face shots. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to put some, work on training, work on our defensive abilities. Maybe we go more at the back. Maybe I revert back to 5 at the back. I feel like, I don't know what I feel, guys. What I do know is we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Make no mistake about it. We find ourselves in a really, really shit situation. A situation that we shouldn't be in. Squad's too good to be in 10th. 17 games into the season. Almost halfway through, we've lost 10 games. Just not good enough. Hibs are in 3rd place. So, yeah, I mean, can we catch Hibs? I'd like to think so. We're 17 points behind. I'm not going to give up. I do believe we can turn it around. I mean, I think the only good news for us is none of the other teams have really pulled away, so they're all like relatively close to each other. Like, you don't, at least we don't have like a Hibs or a Dundee United or an Aberdeen overperforming, because that would make it even harder to catch them. So they're all sort of probably doing what you would be expecting them to do. Therefore, I still believe if, that's a big if, but if we can put a run of wins together, we can start slowly climbing this league table and cutting the gap on the teams in the European positions. But if we look at Aberdeen, right? Aberdeen, they're in 6th place, 12 points ahead of us. There's no reason why we can't bring that down over the course of the next couple of months. We'll just try and catch one team at a time. Up next, it's St Johnstone. After that, it's Livingston. Then it gets a little bit harder, Motherwell, Aberdeen, and then we know that Dundee United, Kelly and Hibs, are all within 29 points. So, yeah, it's going to be difficult. Up next in the league, though, we take on St Johnstone away from home, followed by an away game against Livingston. So the 2 teams that are directly above us, that is who we play next. Have to win, both must-win games, absolutely must-win games. And then we finish the month with a tie against Rangers. We've already beat Rangers. So, I'm aiming for 9 points. Next 3 games, last 3 games of December, I'm aiming for 3 wins, I'm aiming for 9 points, and hopefully that'll take us up a position or 2 in the league table. But the days of us losing games left, right and centre, they need to end, or else this is where we're going to end the season down in 10th. I always seem to end the first season in 10th. I'm sick of it. I want to break that duct. I don't like that fact that I finish every single season 1 in 10th place. So yeah, I will be looking to change it, and hopefully we can start this season, this FIFA, and we can do it in 3 wins hopefully, and our next episode will help us do it. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it. I'll catch you in the next one. Again, I know, disappointing. Try my best not to lose, but sometimes you can't help yourself but lose. It's a familiar feeling being Scottish, losing it's in our DNA, it's in our blood. And maybe we need to get a blood transfusion or something, because unless we do something, I don't know, we're not going to climb this table. We need a fucking massive ladder. We're going to climb this table. Hopefully we can find one for the next episode. Anyway, that's it. I'll catch you next time. Till then, peace.